Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're embarking on a really fascinating mission. We've taken a stack of your recent member publications, the July 2025 bill insert, the latest REMC Connect magazine, and the Southeastern July 2025 newsletter. And our goal is basically to unearth the most valuable nuggets of knowledge, the key insights contained within them, specifically for you.
Right. And what's genuinely insightful here, I think, is how these publications, when you look at them together, they offer much more than just surface level stuff. They really give you a holistic snapshot. You see the cooperative's operations, its vision, practical tips for your home, and a clear view into community initiatives. It's like getting a curated briefing on everything that truly matters.
Exactly. So our mission today is to cut through all that information, distill what's really essential, and give you that shortcut to being well informed, about your energy use, how your co-op works, and key safety points for the summer. Okay, let's unpack this and dive into some maybe surprising facts and some really actionable insights, things that might just change how you think about your home and community. So let's kick things off with something that, it touches all our lives, those electric bills. We've all at some point wondered which appliances are secretly running up our costs, right? Well, these sources highlight a fantastic tool, maybe underutilized, designed to demystify just that.
And this immediately makes me wonder, how can you move beyond just guessing? How do you really pinpoint what's draining your energy and your budget? The appliance calculator, it's right there, whyelectrify.com. Correct appliance-calculator. That's the key. It's not just some fancy gadget. It's a powerful diagnostic tool. You just put in basic info, the appliance's watts, how often you use it for how long, and the calculator translates that into real energy use and cost. You might be genuinely surprised, for instance, that running one space heater just 4 hours a day over winter, that could be quietly adding over $70 to your bill. It turns those abstract kilowatt hours into actual dollars and cents.
Wow, that really puts into perspective how much control members can actually have over their energy costs. It shifts the power, literally, from, a mystery to an informed strategy. Both the bill insert and REMC Connect, they keep emphasizing that knowledge is power. And here, it's power over your expenses. Knowing your energy hogs helps you make specific decisions. Maybe use it less, upgrade to a more efficient model, or shift usage away from those peak times.
Right. And zooming out for just a second, it's not only about your personal bill, though that's obviously a huge benefit. The CEO's column in REMC Connect gives us that crucial insight into why managing demand during peak hours is so critical. Think of it like rush hour traffic on the grid, usually late afternoon, early evening, especially on the really hot days. These demand spikes directly impact the rates the cooperative pays for power all year round. Plus, they put immense stress on the electric grid itself, which, can lead to service interruptions for everybody. So when you strategically shift your usage, maybe doing laundry later at night, you're not just helping your wallet, you're helping the whole cooperative keep overall costs down and keep service reliable for every single member. It's that cooperative principle in action, members helping members.
Okay, so understanding the big picture energy dynamics is one thing, but what does it mean for your kitchen, your living room, your daily routine? This is where these publications really shine, offering a ton of practical advice you can use right away.
Yeah, beyond using that appliance calculator, which is great, simple, consistent changes can make a big difference. Think about setting your thermostat just a few degrees higher when it's really hot outside. Or imagine just closing your curtains and blinds during that intense afternoon sun. Basically acts like insulation, right? Blocking heat gain. And then there's phantom load, that sneaky power draw from gadgets even when they're off, like your TV, phone charger. Unplugging them or using a smart power script can actually make a noticeable difference. Even things like using your oven or dryer in the cooler parts of the day, morning or evening. Oh, and something often overlooked. Just cleaning the filters on your AC or fridge helps them run way more efficiently. These aren't huge changes, but they definitely add up.
And for a maybe more long-term powerful solution to rising energy costs, both the bill insert and REMC Connect highlight something really interesting. It seems to be gaining traction. Geothermal heat pumps.
Yeah, what's quite remarkable here is how geothermal cooling literally uses the stable, cool temperature just a few feet underground.
Yeah.
Unlike traditional AC units battling, 90-degree heat, these systems leverage the Earth's constant temperature, so they're incredibly efficient. They use significantly less electricity. The data shows they can cut cooling and heating costs by up to 70%.
70%? Wow.
Yeah, it's substantial. And beyond the savings, they operate really quietly, no loud outdoor unit clattering away. And they usually need less maintenance over their lifespan. It's definitely an investment, but one in comfort and long-term efficiency.
Plus, there's a pretty significant incentive that makes this long-term solution even more appealing. Southeastern Indiana REMC is offering a pretty generous $2,000 rebate for qualifying geothermal installs.
Hmm.
And it's available whether you're building a new house or just replacing your old system. Application process seems straightforward, too. Apply within 90 days of installation, same calendar year, provide proof of purchase, and an AHRI certificate.
Right, that's from the Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Institute. It basically just ensures the system meets specific performance and efficiency standards. It shows a clear commitment from the co-op, to support these sustainable, cost-effective options for members.
Okay, so moving beyond just energy savings and efficiency, these publications really do showcase the heart of the cooperative spirit. How deeply connected the organization is to its members and the communities it serves. The mission statement, it's in all three documents. It sets the stage nicely to safely provide reliable electricity and diversified services to the members and communities we serve. And I found this detail kind of fascinating. The co-op serves over 28,500 electric services across nearly 3,500 miles of line. That scale. What does that really mean day to day?
Well, that scale is precisely what underlines their commitment. Managing that huge infrastructure, ensuring reliability across such a wide area, it's a testament to their dedication. And it immediately brings leadership to mind. The Southeastern July 2025 publication highlights some big milestones from the recent annual meeting. Melissa Menchhofer was elected board president, and this is really a meaningful step. She's the first woman in the co-op's history to hold that top role.
That is significant.
Yeah, it signals a kind of progressive evolution, bringing broader perspectives right to the top level of governance.
And speaking of leadership, I was really struck by District 3 Director David Smith's new role. He's been elected chairman of the Hoosier Energy Board of Directors. First rep from SEI REMC ever in that top spot. It seems like more than just a title, right? Hoosier Energy supplies power to 17 co-ops across southern Indiana and southeastern Illinois. What's the wider impact here?
Oh, the wider significance is huge for you, the member. These leadership roles really reinforce that core cooperative commitment to community-driven governance. Having Melissa and David in these positions means your local cooperative now has an even more direct, impactful voice. They're helping shape regional energy policy, influencing the broader network, making sure decisions reflect the actual needs and values of the communities SEI REMC serves. It really validates the member-driven model. And that same spirit, by the way, you see it in initiatives like Operation RoundUp. They just appointed 3 new trustees representing Franklin, Jennings, and Jefferson counties. This board, made up of local people, meets twice a year, goes through grant applications, and awards crucial funding to local nonprofits, schools, community groups. It's direct support, powered by members just rounding up their bills.
The publications also give us a chance to meet some of the individuals who make the co-op and the community feel so special. REMC Connect has this really heartwarming member spotlight on the Meyer family farm over in Vevey. It's a 460-acre farm, pieced together over years. Sounds like a true family legacy.
Yeah, and what really resonates about the Meyers isn't just the size of the farm, it's the deep connection to history that's just woven into it. Imagine they have this incredible, historic hay press barn. Dates back before the Civil War.
Wow.
And it's not just sitting there, it's a living part of their present. They even had a wedding reception for one of their sons in it. Their whole story, including Bob's career as a Delta pilot, it just emphasizes this deep commitment to family first, preserving the land for the future. They even mentioned an old single-room schoolhouse and a Civil War veteran stone house on the property. It's real stewardship of land, legacy, local history.
And then on the employee side, we get to meet Scott Cunningham, the network coordinator in the employee spotlight. He's been with the co-op over a decade, handling cybersecurity, servers, keeping things running smoothly behind the scenes, digitally speaking.
The unsung heroes.
Exactly. And beyond work, he's described as the fastest old guy in local races, loves music, plays guitar, harmonica, even trombone. It's that mix of critical tech skills and genuine local personality that makes these spotlights really compelling, I think.
Definitely. And sticking with community, the Community Corner and REMC Connect lays out a great lineup of summer events across southeastern Indiana for July. It's more than just a list. It's really an invitation to feel the pulse of these towns.
Yeah.
You've got the classic Switzerland County 4-H Fair, the Stars and Stripes celebration in Rising Sun. They have a foam zone. Sounds fun.
Foam zone, yeah.
And fireworks, of course. Even a working blacksmith shop. Open house in North Vernon. something for everyone. And for folks interested in SEI fiber, you can actually meet them at several county fairs: Switzerland, Jefferson, Franklin, Ripley. They're doing this clever thing with fiber cereal mini boxes representing their internet packages: Fiber Max, Fiber Flakes, Stream Crunch.
Huh. That's pretty creative.
Yeah, it's a fun, approachable way to talk about an essential service right there in the community.
Okay, so as we're all out enjoying these great summer celebrations fairs, 4th of July fireworks safety is absolutely key. Both the bill insert and REMC Connect include some really critical tips, especially around electricity and fireworks during this time.
Right, and this makes me think, what are the absolute must-dos for staying safe? The core advice is simple but vital. Hydro appliances, think AC units, big fans, plug them directly into the wall outlet. Never daisy chain extension cords, that's just asking for an overload, maybe a fire.
Right.
And obviously keep cords and anything electrical far from water pools, sprinklers, you name it. For fireworks, safety demands a clear, open area, far from houses, dry grass, and especially power lines. Always have water handy, a bucket or a hose. And this is critical. Never, ever try to relight a dud firework.
Yeah, definitely not.
Wait a good 20 minutes and soak it completely in water. And a surprising fact, even those little sparklers, they burn incredibly hot over 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot enough for third-degree burns.
Wow, I didn't realize they got that hot.
Yeah, treat them with respect. Also, if you're digging holes for anything, tent stakes, whatever, always call 811 first. That's the call before you dig number. Avoid hitting underground lines. And finally, portable generators. Never, ever run them indoors or in a garage. Put them at least 20 feet away from open windows or doors to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. That stuff's invisible, odorless, and deadly. These aren't just suggestions, they're lifesavers.
Okay, moving beyond immediate physical safety, summer also brings chances to maybe improve our connectivity and just our general well-being. SEI Fiber gets highlighted as a powerful tool for controlling your smart home from pretty much anywhere. That offers convenience and peace of mind, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. What's really compelling is how reliable high-speed internet like SEI Fiber empowers you. You can manage smart devices remotely, like you're on vacation. You pull out your phone, adjust the thermostat to save energy, or check your security cameras. It's about efficiency, comfort, security, even when you're miles away. They even have specific programs. The Smart Thermostat program gives eligible members a free ecobee 3 Elite, and Connect to Save rewards you for letting them make small, temporary adjustments to your thermostat during those peak demand times we talked about. It saves you money and helps the grid. Win-win.
And for folks tired of paying, those huge cable bills every month, this deep dive also points to a really practical solution. REMC's free Streaming 101 workshop sounds like a potential budget game changer.
Yeah, if we connect this back to making smart, informed choices, this workshop is basically designed to help members confidently cut the cord from cable or satellite. It's happening Tuesday, August 5th, 6 p.m. at the REMC headquarters in Osgood. And they don't just say, go stream. They walk you through it step by step. How does streaming actually work? What internet speed do you really need? How do you choose the right services and devices for you from all the options?
That's super helpful.
Totally. Plus, everyone who attends gets a free Roku device to get started. And they teach you about the My Bundle tool, which helps compare services. It is limited, though, first 100 RSVPs. So if you're thinking about saving potentially hundreds a year, call 800-737-4111 to reserve a spot. It's like an investment in financial freedom.
All right, finally, let's touch on personal well-being. We live in this super tech-saturated world, right? The REMC Connect actually explores these concepts of digital detox and digital balance.
Yeah, and this immediately raises that important question. How is all this constant connection affecting our mental, even our physical health? Too much screen time, we know it can mess with sleep, hurt our focus, lead to more stress, eye strain. So a digital detox, that's like a conscious, complete break from devices for a bit. Let your brain reset, reconnect with the real world. Digital balance is more ongoing. It's about cultivating a healthier, more intentional relationship with tech, being mindful, not just reactive.
So practical steps.
Simple but effective things. Like creating tech-free zones in your house, maybe the dinner table or bedroom, setting actual screen time limits for yourself, your family, using apps maybe just to track usage, build awareness. You can try powering down devices an hour before bed, huge for sleep. Maybe designate one day a week as screen-free for active stuff, or just schedule device-free times during meals. It's all about making sure technology enhances your life, without completely overwhelming it, reclaiming your time and attention.
Wow, what an incredible deep dive into everything happening with your cooperative. We really covered a lot, from practical energy savings with the appliance calculator and those geothermal rebates, to meeting the dedicated people behind the scenes and understanding the community events that make Southeastern Indiana so vibrant.
Mm-hmm. And we also hit on vital safety tips for summer fun, plus great opportunities to boost your home connectivity with SEI fiber, maybe finally ditching cable with that streaming workshop. And all while thinking about how to find a healthier balance with technology in our lives.
So what does this all boil down to for you, the listener? It really means you have this wealth of resources, actionable insights right at your fingertips, tools to make smarter, more informed choices for your home, your budget, and your well-being this summer and definitely beyond.
Yeah. And maybe here's a final thought to chew on. Given the cooperative's clear, unwavering mission, serving its members, serving its communities, and considering all these initiatives we've talked about, energy efficiency, community support, local leadership, how might these efforts inspire you? Could you get more actively involved, maybe in shaping the energy future or supporting local projects right there in your own town? Your voice, your participation, it genuinely matters in a co-op.
Great point. Thanks everyone for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep making those smart choices.